Gonna go. Hey everybody, welcome to Monster Monday. I don't know what is up with our intro, but it blows my ears out. So I had to adjust that. The volume doesn't work, nothing. So it must be something about video. But welcome everybody. I'm guessing we're going to have a full house tonight because we got a lot going on. So
we do.
Hi, Misty. Congratulations on finding your coin. That's pretty awesome.
Thank you. Pretty excited.
You know, day one of the Geo Hunt is here. And that's pretty awesome. Right on the screen. I didn't even take this off. I meant to have that on for later, but I didn't even realize that I'm looking at something else. So I got to pay attention to my actual screen here. This is a picture of Mandy's sister who just scored a coin out in Nebraska.
Nice.
80 at a Lincoln Memorial, which the place is really cool out there, but we're going to get to that later. So I'm going to kick them off the stage. See ya. There you go. Now I got a full view of you, Misty. Sorry about that.
That's all right.
But everybody, welcome, because this is day one of the Monster Hunt. Everybody got your books that we've been talking about. Now I can be a little more open with, like opening the book and sharing it. But I think everybody got their book today. And if not, I got them a digital copy. There was a few people that were struggle busting a little bit with mail service, and everything we picked. Like I picked different ways to ship it. Some got UPS, some got US mail, that kind of thing. But it was all based on when they would get there. And everybody's was going to get there on the 4th or the 5th, meaning Friday or Saturday. That was going to be everybody. So I thought this will be perfect. So I brought 40 boxes of the post office, 30 boxes to UPS, whatever it was. And, did all that. And then a bunch of them don't show up. It's just crazy how crappy the mail system really is. So
how do you know?
Yeah.
Ours showed up an hour ago.
That's when yours showed up?
Yeah. Like the UPS guy just showed up like an hour ago.
Yeah. And I went
and the box was open.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I don't think anything fell out, but
that's crazy because the box and I went UPS for you because I know the mail is awful and it's still, but I think you might have had some storms that made a little bit of a difference too. So I guess I won't bang out too much, but we had an exciting morning for day one, that's for sure. And it started with me getting out of bed I got up early, so it was like 5:30 in the morning, something like that, and East Coast time. So whatever that would be where you're at. But I get up at 5:30 and, I'm not in a hurry to get, bolting out of bed. So I get up and I'm putzing around. I grab my phone and I see this picture with a Hopper all braggy about take number 88 off the board and, big post about he's the shit. Well, he is the shit. He's just, he's a beast when it comes to finding things. It's the details that he struggled with because we had 8 o'clock start time. So this was really funny to me. And I really it was great entertainment. Like that made my whole day. I woke up and saw that picture and I burst out laughing. And I thought that's really funny because that's not in Hopper's backyard. So I knew how Hopper thinks. And I thought I could just picture him saying, all right, I got to leave, at 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, whatever it is, ride for hours to get there. Cause I know where that is. And sure as shit, when I talked to him today, that's exactly what he did. He said he's trying to get there at midnight and he got there a little bit late. He was worried somebody else is going to be there and find it. So, oh God, that was so funny. So I had to tell him that, I hope he enjoyed his ride out there because he has to go back and put the coin back there. But it's kind of ironic because the number 88, if you look at this coin, it's the number 88 coin, but it has O'Neill written on the coin. I'm using my cursor like anybody can see that. Point it out. But on that is the name O'Neill. And O'Neill was one of my best friends who died a few years back, and he got an infection. He burned his leg on the motorcycle, giving some kids a ride, and burned his leg like we've all done a million times. And he got an infection, and it killed him. And I carried that coin around for a good part of the year. It was the only coin I carried in my tank bag and not in my side bag filled with those coins. So, it was actually a very special coin to me. So I was super glad that Hopper found that on day one, even though it didn't count. It was still kind of fun because my buddy O'Neill would have thought that was the funniest thing in the world. And it was just ironic that of all the places Hop would know, that he knows that place with that numbered coin inside the horn of that bull, because my buddy used to say, grab the fucking bull by the horns. So, I laughed when I saw that bull. So it was, excuse me. It was really good. But after we got that out of the way, then it started at 8 o'clock Eastern time, which was 7 o'clock Central time. And that's when Mandy stepped up and pulled the number 113 out of the frozen ground underneath a rock in Mount Iron. And Mount Iron is a really cool place in Minnesota. It's a place that, like so many of these, they'll have value to me. Like it's more fun for me to see them found because every place meant something to me, or a lot of them did. And this is one of those places. I used to stop here as a kid with my grandfather, and long before this monument was there, when it was still just the mine. But we used to stop there, and as my grandpa took a nap, I would go and explore and have a good time. So I drive by this place every year when I go deer hunting. So it was a lot of fun. So it was really cool to see that coin, and it was a number 113. The only one where my marker didn't work, and I took a knife out and I just carved in the top 113 with just so it's just carved. You can't see it there; it's all dirty. But
I was wondering why it wasn't marked.
Yeah, it's the only one, and it happened to be the first one found. So that was pretty cool. So after they found that, then the coins started rolling in, and Mooney was out at the Footsteps in the Sand. And I forget the name of the town this is in, but it's in Texas, right across the Louisiana border. Carthage, I believe. I'm not from there, but I think it's Carthage or something like that. But if you ever get a chance to go out there, look back at this really cool hunt that we're doing and look at some of these places, because I'm not a roadside attraction guy. I see things that are cool to me, and this place caught my eye, and it's really, really cool. And that statue is a statue of Jesus carrying somebody, like the old saying, why is there only one set of footprints here during my struggles, is because I was carrying you. And the whole place is just phenomenal, and Mooney can testify to that. It's just really, really super cool to go there. So if you're ever in Carthage, somebody can correct me if I'm wrong, but if you're ever in Carthage and you want to check something really cool out, by all means go to that. And then we got our world famous Misty comes through right at 8 o'clock as well, with the coin that was in Canal Park up in Duluth, Minnesota. So that is where Lake Superior, the bottom of it, where it meets Minnesota and Wisconsin. There's a really cool place, Canal Park, and if you ever get a chance to go there, I highly recommend it. You can watch the ships come right into the canal, and they have a bridge there, but it's really cool. It used to be a lot more fun when I was younger. They had, a little more wild. They cleaned it all up and yuppified it, but it used to be really fun. There was some really, grandma's bar was there, and around the corner was some gentlemen's clubs, and it was just wild there next to the college, the college town there. But anyhow, so congratulations on that one.
Thank you.
And then what's cool is after Frosty got hers, they took a ride further north, and Frosty Ryder scored his coin right here at the sign, "Welcome to Orr." Orr is a little town in northern Minnesota, and it's in northern Minnesota, and that is where I have a cabin. So a little deer shack in the middle of nowhere. And it took them a while to find this, because I took a picture of where the coin, I laid the coin out and took a picture, but that's not where the coin was. Then I hid the coin, but in the book, I just put the picture in there, and that was that. So he learned a lesson about the coins may not be exactly where they are in the picture. So that was pretty awesome. Let's see. And then the surprise of the day.
Yeah.
Oops. The surprise of the day, Wild S. Craig and Renee found coin number 93 in southern Colorado.
That's awesome.
Off a little beaten road. Was this little memorial park, Veterans Memorial Park, and it's actually a really cool place. But I would have lost a bet had I bet if they were going to find that. I didn't think that coin would be found on day one, for starters, and I was really surprised somebody from Minnesota would happen to be coming through and figure it out and go there and get that. So congratulations to you guys. Let's see. Then the picture I started out with was Mandy's sister, who scored her coin, and they found it at the Lincoln Memorial. And this was one that there was no pictures of an exact. There was the picture of the memorial, but there was no picture of the exact. You just had to hunt around and look, and they hunted around and looked. So congratulations on them. So that was pretty cool. So then one that just came in right before the show, that was Iceman finding number 13 in Gavin's closet. So that was pretty good. He wasted no time because he just got his book and he opened it up, was thumbing through it, and recognized Gavin's closet and bolted over there. And Gavin is a hunter. So Gavin is a hunter. He's registered in this. Everything is good to go. He's gonna go out hunting for some of these coins. And so Gavin wanted to know if it was cheating if he found the number 13 coin that he knew I hid in his closet because he was in his room when I put it there. So I told him that was cheating, and he didn't I don't think he was too hip on mine, but let's see. And I see Susan said she just found number 108.
Yeah.
Well, that's pretty cool. I'm got to look at my book because they're just numbers to me, and I don't know what any of them are. I want to see where that is. Number 108. That place is really cool. And I would like to know the story of that, how she knew where that was. So if she actually found 108, that's pretty epic.
There's nothing saying.
I didn't think that was going to be found so fast. So that's pretty cool right there. Let's see. I don't know if anybody can see this picture, but if you see the picture right here, 108, I just want to make sure she actually found it before I start blabbing about it and talking about it. But that 108 right there is a really, really cool place. So let's see.
Yeah.
Anyhow, well, she said she found it, so I'm sure she did. And I just want to make sure she typed it right, that she did get 108. So that was good. So see if she posted a picture of it.
We'll have to see if she posted.
If she posted a picture of it, so that's all right. I don't know if we need to get Mandy on here as well, so I can unleash some of these clues for everybody, because I know everybody's going to be wanting to see the clues. So we talked enough about that. I want to get people what they're after here. So first, I want to see if everybody saw the cool design I had made.
That's awesome. I like that.
Yeah, so do I. So that's pretty good. And this is okay. There we go. This is our board that we have. The number 4 coin was found. Oh, I gotta switch screens here. But this is how we're going to give the clues out once a week. Here on the side, right here, you can see they're numbered. That's the coin. So everybody sees that. So this is B, so aisle B. So if you want to unlock, the state coin or where it's at, then you would buy number 1B, would tell you the state. So these ones that are all kind of light blue here, whatever color that is, turquoise, they're the ones that Mandy raised money for and is unlocking. So those are the ones we're going to unlock right now. And so I can show you. So this is coin 1, and it is clue number 1. Let's see. Mess this up 1 second. There we go. Gotta change this so people can read it. There we go. So clue 1, if you look at pictures and put it all together, this one, the clue is if you stop to pray, you should be okay. And keep that in mind. And I just want to give everybody a little update on one thing. These coins, when I put them out there, like I tried to get like a third of them so you could figure out, kind of have an idea. Somebody might know by looking at it, especially if you're from that state, whatever, have enough that people can find it. Kind of by looking at the book like they're doing today, kind of figuring some out. Some are getting figured out. I didn't think they would, but whatever. And then try to have another third of it maybe, where by the time you get to the second clue, you're going to have it pretty dialed in and it'll be a dash to get it, that kind of thing. And then the other third, I wanted to have it a little tougher. So you get the state, get the clues, you're still going to need the GPS coordinates to get there. And some of those, even with the GPS coordinates, might be a little bit of a struggle bust to actually find exactly where it's at. So that's kind of the thought process here. So don't get discouraged. And clues are going to come every Monday. So whatever that is, if people are stuck on one, they can't figure it out, everything's been unlocked, they can't figure it out, we'll make that work. So don't sweat that at all. So keep that in mind. But these, I'm just going to unlock the ones that, Mandy has already fundraised for. So this is coin number 9. And this is clue number 1, a must stop and see from high and low. Take your time if you go. And they'll all come together. So, and this is going to be on the website. So after tonight's over, I'll try to get this on the website so you can see, people can just go there and see these clues day by day. People aren't going to have to watch a 45-minute show tomorrow morning. They can look at it and, if they're working, whatever. So I'm just going to unlock these and you'll figure as we go kind of what it is. So here's coin number 15. That is in Alabama. Coin number 18. That's in Texas. Coin number 21 is in Utah. Clue. Yeah, I just sort of were you wrong on that
that
one?
was me.
You're checking your notes and find out that you guessed wrong on that one.
I've been doing a lot of homework. So yeah.
So here's 23, the first clue. Many stop to kick off their day. Coin number 34, that was found. Coin number 39. Coin number 39 is up there in Mass. Coin number 40.
Massachusetts. Okay.
Coin number 40 is the clue. One wrong turn and a passport is needed. So keep that in mind.
That was the one I was been after is 40. Yeah.
All right. So clue to number 45 is a famous hockey player hails from this town.
Which one? 45?
Yep. And number 52. 52. And these clues all coming from the money she raised off the shovels and the coins. So everybody's benefiting from this. So that's pretty awesome. A mountaintop monument for the people to see. And 53 is a state. 53 is a state, and that is Colorado. So I want to see what 53 was because I don't remember that one. Colorado.
That one I had no idea.
53.
Colorado.
Oh, I remember that one. Okay, my bad. All right. So this one, 76, is in Ohio. I know which one that one is too. Number 81 is in Utah.
I would have guessed that.
Number 84, the clue is this was a famous site for only one man. See, I gotta look at my own things because I could play this game. I could play because I don't remember some of these things. I have to, but the pictures always jog it back. All right, 86. 86, clue number 1. Some families gather here. 89 is, this is worth the stop. That is if you like all things America. I remember that place. Number 94. Crossing into a state on a road that few will take. All right. I think that's everything. Okay. Now we have one more. And this one, number 64. This is one that Mandy has paid to unlock the entire, all of it. So this is what you'll see when that happens. Because
that one's a cool one too.
You have to spend your money on a Monday. So here you are. There's no benefit to her because she has to spend today. So it's in Idaho. So you can, if anybody puts their guess up where this is as I do the clues, then put that on the screen, will you, Dylan? Because I can't see that part of my screen. All right, here's clue number 1. This is what happened when you get to these clues. So near the center, you will find a vessel that doesn't belong. So near the center, any idea where this would be yet, Misty?
I don't.
No.
I don't. Anybody? Nobody's saying anything.
Nobody's saying anything?
Near
all right.
the center, you'll find a vessel that doesn't belong.
All right.
No.
An old boat may hold your golden coin, but you have to find the center of it all first. Like the next thing is the coordinates, and you're getting those because Mandy got them, but I wanted to see if anybody would get this without it. So there'll be somebody that guesses where this is. And my guess is Hop is going to put his guess in where this is. An old boat may hold your golden coin, but you have to find the center of it all first. Any guesses, Misty?
I have no idea. Do you?
All right.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry, I don't.
All right. The clue is the center of it all. So those are the numbers you're going to get if you buy them all. And if you look, you have to know how to work the numbers because there's different ways to
Hopper says he knows.
Hopper. Yeah, I guess you know. You can say it out now. The coordinates are right here. Everybody's going to know as soon as they get their Google going. So Hop, if you know where it is, I know Hop knows where it is, and I know he does because when I was going by it, he sent me a text to make sure I stop in there. So I thought that was kind of funny. So if he forgets now, then
center of the universe.
And we have a winner. So now everybody knows there's the coordinates, the center of the universe. That's where you have to know where the center is. But that's how the clues work. So that's going to be pretty awesome. All right. Now, did anybody who has raised money chime in about what they want to unlock? And I should really talk to, I'm going to send Mandy an invite. So bear with me 1 second. Sorry about that as I screw this up. I think I'm sure Mandy's watching. So I'm going to put this out to Mandy because she's got what everybody donated in front of her. I might, but.
Does it matter? So, right, does it matter how much is donated?
No.
Oh, he left me. Now he left me. He'll be back. Don't worry, everybody. He always comes back. I'm going to say that the crazy ladies are on day 97. And now you switch sides on me, too.
There you go. Oh, there we go.
I just went on without you.
That's perfect. You want me just to go away. I
No,
got to pack my
don't.
motorcycle out. All right, here's Mandy. She's going to come on here and help us for 1 minute.
Okay.
Hi there.
Hey, remember I got one more.
Congratulations, number one. That was pretty good. So yeah, so that's right. You got another one. So do you know what that is yet?
No, I haven't even been, because I can't see who's on. So what I'm going to do is whoever is on, Dylan, can you pick one random person that's watching and they can pick a clue?
He's looking
How about that person?
right there,
Which one?
Melissa.
The one that you just put up?
Yeah.
Okay, Melissa, you got to pick a spot. So you got to pick a coin number and a 1 or a 2, and then that's all I need. I'll unlock that one. So a coin number and a 1 and a 2, and we're all good. I wonder if I can still put. Oh, you know what? Good thing I didn't. When I kicked myself out of here, it got rid of all those pictures and everything I had up.
Oh.
So anyhow, so
Well,
I'm
you
glad
didn't show him.
I'm glad I did, or I would have been angry. All right, so Mandy, how about anybody else? Do you know what somebody else has, and they can comment what they want uncovered?
Sure.
If you know what I mean.
Is Brett Moore on? He
I just saw his name.
Okay, so he has $560 that's been donated to him.
Okay, is that including his 100 that he paid to start with?
No.
Okay.
Nope. I have that all separate.
Okay, so he's got $500 to spend right now. So he's got five choices to make. So he can. Number 33 is what she took. Which spot do you want undone? Do you want clue number 2? It has to be clue number 1 or the state. The clue number 2 has to be unlocked. Clue 1 has to be unlocked before it goes to clue 2. Put it that way. So Melissa's going to tell me if she wants clue 1 or the state unlocked. In the meantime, I'm going to look at coin number 33 and see which coin that is. Oh, I know what coin that is.
I want to see it.
All right.
Yeah.
You want the state or the? She's going to get. What's that?
Number 1.
Okay, she's going to get the state. That's why I know what coin that is, because it's New Jersey. Okay. So now, did he get back to you with what he's going to do? Because what we're going to do, so we're not just here waiting for people every Monday. If they're not watching, so Brett wants the state of what number? Because Brett Moore, is that who has the $500?
Yeah. Correct.
Okay. So Brett, you got to pick 5 coins if you want the states of 5 coins or clues, whatever. So whatever you want to do. But in the meantime, I'll finish explaining things that if for some reason somebody's not on and we can't figure out what to do, we're going to go to the clues. Illinois is 80. We're going to go to the clues and just unlock clue right down the line. The number 1 clue is what we'll do with anybody we can't get a hold of or they don't give an answer to. So
if the other one is if Rob Seraphin is watching, he's got 410.
All right. So yeah, Rob, if you're watching, you get to tell what you want unlocked as well. So I think what we'll do is I'll have people like maybe message that every week, so we're not waiting like this. We're going to say this person did that, and that'll be good. So
okay, and then James Townstead has 400. So if he's watching,
there's 60. He wants the state. 123. 123. He wants the state. All right, so we got New Mexico, Illinois, and Utah so far, and he's got 2 more to go. 116. 116. Alabama. I don't. And 118. I think that's his 5.
Yep.
Mississippi. Can't go wrong with Mississippi. All right. So that should help people. We got New Mexico, Mississippi, Alabama, Illinois, Utah that he just unlocked right there. So, Rob, are you on here? And if so, give me some choices. And who was the other one? Did you give them
James
time?
Townsend.
All right. Is James even on? I could look myself and see.
Okay.
Because if he's not on.
And then are we doing the $100 ones?
These are all $100 ones.
Yep.
Every one of them is the same.
Okay, so Chris Luma Teeter, he's got one he can choose.
Teeter will take number 16. I don't even have to ask him. He's number 16.
Wrong Way has one that he can take.
Wrong Way's busy. He's riding.
Yeah. John Dooley has one that he can take.
Was 60 Utah? Let's see. 60 was Utah. Like I say, I'm gonna put these all on the website too. So
if Iceman is on, he's got one.
Iceman, you get one. Iceman, here, I'll unlock 13 for him. Inside the closet of a star.
James Mooney has one.
There, let's see what else we got. One of a kind with lots to see, a little stubborn like me. So those are good clues. You could have figured out that was Gavin.
Bill Lance has one.
All right. So you tell me how many we got, and I'll if they don't start answering, then we'll I'm just gonna go down the clues.
Okay, so
go ahead.
James Mooney said what, 114?
Okay, Mooney gets 114. Congratulations on finding that one this morning too, Mooney. All right, Mooney wants the state. That is Florida. It's kind of fun when you think about why people unlock it. They're trying to figure out what's close to them and whatnot. So anyhow, so Luma, we got Luma. We got Luma, and he's gonna just get number 16 because otherwise we'll be here all night waiting. So
yep, pick Wrong Ways too.
Luma gets this one unlocked because that's his number. So that's how I'm gonna go with that. Sometimes we fight each other. All right. And Wrong Way will get number 27 unlocked because, well, he's pretty strategic. I'll give him a minute because he might want to pick it, but I don't know if he wants that one picked or not. I'll give him 1 minute. Who else do we have? Otherwise, I'm going to go down the line and go right down.
John Dooley gets one.
Dooley, is he not on here? Because otherwise,
I don't think so.
All right.
I don't, and I think James Townsend, I haven't seen him, and he's got 4.
Okay, so there's one. So I got 4 more. Is that what you said?
Yep.
This is what I'm going to do to make this easy. So we got. So that's 3 of them so far. 4 of them. And Wrong Way is the only one we're missing. That's the only one left, right?
Nope, we got 2 more. So there's Lee Kibbe has one, and Maureen Shohan has one.
Okay, and did either one of those guys say where they wanted it yet before I open this one up?
I don't think.
No, they don't think so. Dylan would have put it up already. Okay, so there's one. And number 8 is another one. So I think that.
Marine is on there.
Oh, Marine. Okay, well, I'll use that for Wrong Ways. So, Marine, I'll take the second clue at 33. It'd be the first clue is what she's going to get. So, that'll be good. And that should be everybody, right?
It looks like it.
Okay. Wrong way, just open one he might not have wanted, but it'll be good enough.
Okay.
Okay. So these will all be up for everybody to see, but that's what'll happen every week. Something will get unlocked, and when it gets unlocked, they'll be posted right here. So that's what you do. If you raise money, you can unlock these states or the second set of clues, or go as far as the GPS coordinates. So it should be pretty simple, but make sure you pay attention to the twists and turns and things that may come up. So stay tuned. We'll try to give most of the news or any twist will come from the show right here, but there may be posts. And if they do, if we change anything, because some people are not on Facebook, but they're on YouTube and the website. So I'm going to try to put any changes to the website, and then I will put a post out that goes to YouTube and Facebook and everything else to check the website for things you may want to know, that kind of thing. So if you see a post that's kind of telling you might want to check some things, then you might want to look at the website and check whatever twist or turn this has, because there's going to be some twists and some turns, not just finding coins and saying hi and that kind of thing. So, and pay attention next Monday, because the first twist in how we do things is going to be coming out on Monday. So that I'll tell you right now, next Monday, we're going to have a twist that we're going to show. So it's going to be of the greatest benefit of you to fundraise between now and then, and think outside the box and think big picture on some things. That's the clues I'll give you to how the game is going to be played. So remember, this is a game. It's about spreading awareness for our boys, raising money to help them all come to our end of the road bash and crash, which if somebody's new to this, in September, we are having a party. Our bash is going to be Friday, September 12th in Brainerd, Minnesota. And on Saturday, we're going to crash Craig's Wild Ass party at their world headquarters in Brainerd. And we're going to have a street party on Saturday and all kinds of things. But Friday night, everything from here is going to culminate. Your golden coin you find is going to get you into the prize pool. And that's how the prizes are going to be won. You have to have a coin. You have to have a coin you win to be in the prize pool. And then you have to have another coin like this will come in very handy for some things. The ones you bought when you got your shovel, and the ones that some of your supporters are going to win as well. So this coin and one of the coins that somebody finds, all the coins that somebody has found today, those coins are going to have the greatest value. So keep that in mind. You want to find a coin. And everybody that has donated to Mandy's Give Butter so far, donated to her at all, is going to be up for a spin, because she was the first one to find a coin. So we'll have to do that. So keep that in mind, Mandy. Anybody that's donated up until right now, this show, to you, is eligible to be on there. And when they get that, they will get a coin in the mail, and that coin will be used in September. So that's pretty awesome.
I have that will up. Do you want me to do it now?
Sure. Yeah,
do you want me to share it with you?
Whatever. Did you share that with me already once?
I did. I shared it to you on Facebook because I was like, I don't know how to send this.
That's good. You can just spin it and tell me who won it. Doesn't matter. Nobody's gonna think they get ripped off of a random coin for you finding the first coin. If they do, they'll get over it.
Right. And I don't know how to flip my screen around, so I will shuffle this a few times. Here we go.
it.
Yeah, right. I needed to finish. Sorry, there's a lot of names on there.
Yeah, you got it set to spin for 17 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it is Mark, and I gotta look. I don't know what Mark's last name is. Let me look quick.
Mark, congratulations. You are the first supporter that won a coin. So all the Marks out
is
there
it
jump up
Mark-
and say, me, thank you.
Mark Niosi.
Oh, Marcus.
Was he the one that was out digging today in the rain and mud?
He
Yeah,
deserves
I
he deserves a he deserves a
does.
bonus coin. And it's really funny because I wasn't thinking about another rider winning anything, but I forgot about a bunch of riders bought things, so this could easily be a rider, winning it. So that's pretty good. So and poor Mark searched one of our bonus coins in a submarine site in New Hampshire, and he was there for 2 hours. He was a little premature on his timing, but he didn't find anything, so it didn't matter anyhow. But he looked and looked and looked, and did not find one. But I have full confidence that he will find one because he's going to keep after it. So
I think he
Mark-
said he's going out again tomorrow.
yeah, Mark, and it's not very nice. I don't know what it is up in Maine, but where he's at, but it's not real pleasant where I'm at. It was rainy today and cold and nasty, so it was like, ugh. No thanks. All right, so Mark, I'll be sending you your bonus coin. I don't even know what number it's going to be, but anyhow, that bonus coin is coming. So that's all I got for that. You done? You good, Mandy?
Yep. See you guys later.
Thank you for everything. We'll see you later. All right. So that's how we're gonna do it every week. We're gonna put this
That's pretty
on
cool. Just like that. And just like that, he's gone. Again. Okay. So I think I started to tell you the crazy ladies are on day 97. And he's back. You guys should see what he's doing to me right now. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna start talking about Alfie. Alfie's up for an award on Saturday, so stay tuned. It's Above and Beyond Act of Kindness Award. Last year, he won Junior Act of Kindness. This award is different. His team won, so he's excited. Sorry. He's excited about that.
Yeah, I'm back.
Yeah, you are. You're funny. You missed Alfie's. I'm just going on. You go ahead.
I can hear you. It's all good. You can tell us about Alfie.
Okay, I'll tell you about Alfie. He's still having some mood issues. He doesn't have his phone right now, so if you need to visit with him, you can't reach him on his phone. But otherwise, yeah, that's Alfie's world.
I wondered if he had a phone because I haven't heard from him. He's coming to the States in May for some treatment. So that's May 8th, 9th?
I think it's the 9th, but they didn't say anything, so I'm not. Yeah,
I think it's the 9th. I think I'm gonna go down there. Yeah, I think. Let's see. Oh, that's Mother's Day weekend. I don't know if I can swing that.
Ooh.
Maybe not. All right. So anyhow, sorry.
No, you're fine.
Yep. But that's I figured he didn't have his phone, but I'm glad things are at least going
They
good.
said it's probably better right now anyway that he don't. So
Yep.
yeah. So, but he's got this award coming. He's up for an award, so let's hope he won it last year. It's a little different this year, so hoping he gets this award. That'll be good for him.
Yeah, perfect. I think my brain is just on geo hunt only. Like everything
I
else
know.
is just,
I know.
is just
Sorry, I
foggy.
didn't mean to change but I thought you were gone, so I figured I better start.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I need a new mouse. I swipe this thing over and it just takes me right. I don't even know how it works, but if I swipe anything, it just swipes me right out of here. So, but it was kind of funny watching you do it when you could see me, but nobody else could. But I was afraid. I was afraid to get too carried away because I thought Dylan might add me to this.
Might add you back up. That would have been funny. That would have been good timing.
At bad timing, so that's all good. But all right, you want to continue with the boys?
I can if you want. I'll get through there. And Jack's doing good. Weather's been good there, so he's been getting out a bunch playing. He's got exams this week, so he's very busy. Drew has been on his meds for a few weeks now, and it's going very well. The end of school's drawing near for Drew. He's happy about that. They're counting down. The weather is all over the place, but it's slowly warming up for him. So he's excited about that, to get out and explore. Gavin has a few paintings left, so be sure and watch on Mondays, 6 a.m. When they're gone, everybody. So get out and, try to bid for those. He is half kicked out of occupational therapy. He only goes twice a month. He's doing too good. That's our Gavin. They did it one other time to him, and
Yeah, when he was starting to do too good, then he so that was pretty good.
so it's
it
actually
doesn't
good.
need it doesn't need it as much. So that's
Yep.
perfect.
Yep. They got the results for the MRI back. His brain is beautiful, and it's been confirmed that he is brilliant. Those are Gavin's words, not Mom's. Just to tell you that. But actually, the MRI was normal, which leaves no answer to why his left leg is still in really bad shape. Saturday, they're going to the quarry fishing with the Serve Outdoor people.
Yeah, those are the same people that
Yeah.
helped him out with his hunt and did that cool banquet. Was that 2 weekends ago? Whatever it was.
Yeah.
So they're super awesome.
They seem
Super awesome people that go above and beyond to help so many people. I'm hoping to volunteer with them next year and help them out at their banquet. So stay tuned.
awesome.
Stay tuned for that. Hopefully there's a job for all the monsters there.
They just seem like such awesome people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they really are. But I just confirmed that number 108 was found.
Was
I
it?
want to show you that.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
So if you see that headstone right there
I do.
where it says troop, I don't know if she used that to find it or not, because I should have maybe had the picture hidden, but it was really cool. So that number 108 that's a coon dog cemetery in northern
you're
Alabama.
kidding.
And it is, some of the headstones there are better than the cemeteries you see that have people. And that troop is the first dog to ever be buried there, and the owner carved his name and the date. The dog obviously meant something to him and carved it in that stone. Well, then other coon dogs died. Well, now you have to be a registered coon dog to be buried there. It's not just any dog. And so they have their list. They have their list of their accomplishments. It's really a super cool place. So if you look on her Facebook page where she posted pictures, take a look at that. If you get to go in there, if you ride into this coon dog cemetery, there is a church that's, I don't know, halfway in off the main road. And it's a long ways up into the backstory behind this. It was somebody's hunting land and they just hunted there, and then they donated it to the state to be a state forest now. But about halfway in there, there's a church, and it's really a cool old school church. I don't even think it's open anymore. It has been in a while, but it's a really cool place. And I stopped there. And if you do stop there and have lunch and you sit on the front porch, watch out for bees underneath the porch and above your head, because I can tell you from experience, there are a ton of bees there. So be careful. But anyhow, congratulations on that. That was a cool coin. I see she's got her hat on, her shirt on, so she looks like a hunter. And that was a cool coin. I did not expect that coin to be found.
That's awesome.
On day one, I didn't expect that coin to be found until there were some clues. I thought maybe that'd be maybe a GPS. I didn't think, but maybe if you Google troop and if it comes up, I have no idea how famous that dog is. But to me, it was very hard to find, and it's well off the beaten path, and it's like way back up on a mountain, and it's just one of those remote, cool places that if you see that, there's very few people who have. So congratulations on finding that. I think it's pretty badass
that's pretty cool.
That somebody knew where that was. I thought I was the only one that ever been there.
There you go.
So I was happy. I didn't want to give any details about that in case she wrote the wrong number or something. I didn't want to give all the cool details out about 108.
Yeah.
She goes, "Oh, sorry, my bad. I meant to put 107 or whatever, So
yeah.
that's pretty cool. But a lot of coins are being found, so that's something.
Yeah.
People know how to hunt. So congratulations on getting your ticket into into the party. So I feel like Willy Wonka, like happy, excited people are finding the golden tickets. So
Yep.
that's pretty cool. All right. I won't bother you again.
No, you're fine. It's fine.
Yeah, we got to get going anyhow. People
I know we do.
It's 49 minutes. So
I know.
the next 3 things, you got to be fast.
I know. Gavin's also being sponsored by Athletes Helping Athletes. He's getting a new adaptive bike. He's super excited about this. T's birthday is on the 20th and sleep studies on the 27th.
Awesome.
That's Gavin's world. On to Turbo. I don't know if you saw on Facebook, but he got himself out of his chair and into his bed all by himself. That was pretty epic.
That is really cool. And it's so awesome to see like things working out how we wanted, like that lift we put in, and everybody who's watching this, everybody pays attention to this because of everything you guys do. He has a really cool lift above his bed to make that possible. And that's a big step in someone's life when they can, do that kind of stuff on their own. So that was pretty badass.
That's awesome.
Pretty cool.
It is. He went to Disney, the whole family, including Dad. He made a droid. He went to the new Minecraft movie and had a pretty epic weekend.
That Minecraft looks absolutely awful and everybody loves it.
My son went to see it and he said it was crazy good. I'm like, okay.
I'd rather have Dylan punch me in the face, than.
He can do that. There you go. How's that? Okay. On to Brody. Brody's doing good. He got to watch his brother Dawson play in a flag football game this weekend, and he starts state testing this week. So he's got to focus on that. I hated state testing. That always was crappy, but
yeah.
Jackson had a low-key weekend, went to a school carnival, and hung out at home. That's an okay weekend, sounds like to me, Jackson. So, yeah.
I just got a text from Wrong Way, and he went down. He told me he was going to go find a coin, that he knew where it was, and he just sent me a text that he is in Texas, and he found coin number 97. So coin 97 is off of the board as it is in Wrong Way's hands. So if you're familiar with that place, that is during the movie. Here, I'll get that screen back up. Ah, man, every time I do that, I got to lose sharing the screen.
You're going to go away, aren't you?
When I kick. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to skip that for now. But Gavin's that was where when in the movie where we went camping with Gavin up on the lake, but we were way up high and the lake's way down low, and it was his last night of camping. So the clues would have gave that away, but Wrong Way recognized it, in the book, obviously. And that was one of them that I thought people would recognize. So good for him on getting out and finding it. So congratulations on Wrong Way. I got to record that he got it. So lots of them being found on day one.
Goat said the Minecraft movie sucked.
Yeah, I'm with the goat on that one.
I don't know if you saw his comment way back. He said he needs to go to Florida.
For what?
Ride bike. He knows where there's a coin. He wants to go to Florida.
Well,
I don't know who he's talking to, but he wants to go to Florida.
Well, let's see. There's a few of us around, so I can go to Texas and try to get him to Florida. Otherwise, Iceman needs to ride every day. So there's Iceman or Hopper or Twister. Twister is going to up her game and start putting passengers on this year. So she just doesn't. She just doesn't know it yet.
Doesn't know it yet. Okay.
Yeah.
I was just saying congratulations, Twister, but okay, never mind.
Yeah, she doesn't know it yet, but anyhow, that's all good.
Okay.
All right. So anything else?
And then you can tell Brandy we'll talk about her rides next week.
Yeah, we got the Drew's Cruise going on this month. Look for that. But check out our Monster Miles, all the rides we got. But we've been on here so long, I'm not going to get into detail on all the rides.
There's a 100th day ride for the ladies next week. So
yes.
That's kind of big.
Yeah, crazy ladies.
Crazy ladies,
get left behind, but they're at day 100, so that's pretty awesome.
They will be, yeah. along with Honor Week. So they're having a ride for that.
Honor is now a trip, so we're going to change that to the trip.
Oh, trip. Yeah.
So that's all
Trip
good.
ride instead of Honor.
But it's pretty good. You know, there's so much going on that we just have, you know, there's not enough time for us to go over every last little thing. That's what I'm telling people. Go to the website, check it out. Go to Monster Miles, the Facebook group Monster Miles, which talks more about all of our riding stuff, and you'll see all that. But this will kind of slow up as we go and we get back to normal. But in the meantime, Monster Mondays will be pretty much the geo hunt and kids for the first few weeks here anyways, and then it'll start petering out, but people with their fundraising is going to keep jacking in the thing. So keep that in mind. Next Monday you have to spend any money you raise. So if you raise $100 between now and then, you get to pick a box to unlock. If you raise $500, you can pick 5 boxes, or you can unlock a single number and get it all. So in the meantime, good luck hunting in Idaho. Find that boat in the center of the universe. It should be pretty easy to find. The website will have our all the clues posted as soon as I figure out how to do that. So it'll be all good. So yeah, the Crazy Ladies on day 100 is Thursday. So if anybody wants to get out, that's any amount of miles. You just have to ride at least 22, I think is what we said for that, and you'll be good to go. So you don't have to do like 1,000-mile day, but you can do 22 miles in honor of the girls, and then go and get your award for that. And that money goes right to their Crazy Ladies fundraising. So even though it's through the website, so it's all good. That's all I got.
Me too.
You good? Congratulations on finding a coin, Misty. I cannot believe, I never thought in a million years that the leaders of the coins would be from Minnesota on day 1. Like, I was shocked because it's still winterish up there, especially northern Minnesota, where it was 14 degrees and windy and cold. Like, it's still cold. So they were able to dig through the frozen ground and get some. But I thought Florida, Texas, Utah, that kind of stuff would be.
Yeah, I wish I was there, but no.
Would be the ones. But congratulations. Even the people in Minnesota who are out on the tundra, they found on the way home to up Minnesota's game. So stay tuned for that. Get people to sponsor you. There's going to be twists to this game that are going to get your supporters coins, and that gets them into a prize pool. So remind people who donate to you, they might donate $25, but they might win a $2,500 prize at the end of this. So we got all kinds of cool stuff happening for this. And if anybody has anything they want to donate, if your company, if you have sells guns, whatever you want to do, we'll take and have them as prizes. So I'm already collecting prizes. I've been getting a few along the way. A couple things been given to us, but if you have anything that you want to donate, hit me up, hit Misty up, hit Dylan, Mandy, anybody, and we'll find a way to get it to Minnesota, get it to me, and I'll bring it out there, whatever it takes. So I appreciate you all. The kids appreciate it. Their party in September is going to be epic. And to get 7 families there, and we're doing it by having all this fun that is the geo hunt. Well, that's pretty epic. If we can have a fun summer hunting for coins
and make money.
And at the end of it, 7 kids get to have the time of their life and get to go on vacation and hang out with all the other boys. That's pretty epic. So let's pull that off and we'll go down in history. So that's pretty cool. So that's all I got. Thank you much. Anything else?
Thank you.
No.
That's it. Find your coins.
Awesome. Happy hunting, everybody. Congratulations to all of you that found it on day 1. That is epic. Nice work. Wrong way. Now go back home. You got to work tomorrow. See everybody.
Have a good one. See you next week.